Recording video in public spaces while working to hold the government accountable. A local man relying on his camera to teach you about your rights. The man calls himself a good citizen and does what he calls First Amendment audits.
Yeah, and his actions often lead to confrontations with security guards, even police.
Central Tyrant Investigations.
Yep, that's me.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Were you asked to leave?
Leave public property? Huh?
What you got there?
What do you mean?
I mean, what are you doing? What you got there?
I'm homeless, huh?
Okay. All right. Can't be out here begging for money, though.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because there's a city ordinance against it.
The Supreme Court's already ruled it's free speech.
No, it's
Asking
not free
for
speech.
money is free speech.
We do have an ordinance, and you cannot. So.
Well, your ordinance is going. If your ordinance is going against the Constitution.
If you want to get cited, it's not. It's not.
I can ask people for money.
You're conducting a business out here.
I can ask people for money. You guys do it all the time.
You need a license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. It's free
Yes, you
speech.
do.
Can I have some money,
If
officer?
you're going to keep doing it.
Could I have some money?
No.
Can I have $1?
Can I have your ID?
No.
Yes, I can.
Why?
Because I'm getting ready to take you to jail.
For what?
For not failing to ID when you just committed a crime.
You said you would cite me for it.
I will cite you
Yeah.
for it, but I got to take you down there.
Oh, I thought you had a
give me
book.
your
I thought
ID.
you had a book.
Give me your ID.
Oh, I don't have my ID on me.
Okay, what's your name?
Yeah, sure. And what's your name and badge?
Officer Radford. My DSN is 406.
All right, thank you.
You're on the sidewalk. You're doing okay
Yeah,
there.
protected free speech.
I can't do anything about that, okay?
Yeah.
But you can't. You need a permit from the city.
Think about what you're saying.
You need a permit from the city.
For saying God bless the homeless.
It's already been upheld.
For saying God bless the homeless.
You just said you were asking for money.
To you. I just asked you for money.
No, you said you were asking for money.
No, I never said I did ask for money.
Do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to just...
I know what I'm doing out here. I have a right to stand out here and say God bless the homeless.
Yes,
I
you
asked
do.
you for money, challenging your...
No, because I asked you if that's what you were doing. You said yes.
How am I asking people for money when they're driving by?
If you want to keep playing this game, we'll keep playing.
There's nothing about a game I'm playing right now. I'm out here engaged in constitutionally protected activity, saying God bless the homeless. You said some speech thing, some ordinance, city ordinance about asking for money. The Supreme Court's they've already held
We've already had one go to the Supreme Court as well, and it was upheld. So
what did the guy say? Was he asking people for money? Was the guy asking people for money?
God bless you, homeless. I told you that's not an issue. You're standing here on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but even if I were to ask people for money, that's not illegal.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
against
not.
Our city ordinance.
Your city ordinance
has already been upheld.
It's unconstitutional.
I'm not gonna. I just said it's already been upheld.
By
the
what?
The Supreme Court has already.
By a guy standing on a sidewalk, and I highly doubt that.
I don't care what you highly doubt. I already know I can write it, and it's going to be upheld. Now, if you're asking for money, you're begging out here, I will get your ID and I will do what I need to do. If you're just standing there with your sign, great.
I might be saying God bless the homeless. I might be asking people for money. You never know. Okay. I'm not going to admit to it. Do you have any proof that I was asking people for money?
Other than you saying it a while ago.
I asked you for money.
No, when I walked up here, I asked you, and you said, "Yeah, I'm asking them."
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
No,
yes, you got it on camera. Go back and listen.
Oh, I'll listen to it, but I definitely didn't say I've been asking people for money.
Listen, man, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Yeah,
I know what your amendment.
Yeah,
I know what your rights are. Okay.
Do you?
And that's good. I want you to do what's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? What
I still have the right to ask people for money.
No, you don't.
Then why do police officers and firefighters stand at the side of the street holding out a boot for people donation? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. No sense.
Yes, it does.
No, we have a right to stand out here and ask people any questions we want.
You cannot beg people for money on a corner in this city. Okay, we do have an ordinance against it.
I'm just letting you know it's going against the Constitution.
And I'm telling you, it's already been upheld too.
It might not have been this certain case.
Right now, he's not doing anything illegal. Or anything we can do with him, as long as he's not asking people for money.
Oh, yeah, he's not soliciting, so he's fine.
Even though he wants to argue with me, okay, fine. But
I'm going to solicit. I just solicited to you.
Well, what is it that you're soliciting?
I can ask any question I want. If I want to ask you for $1, I can ask you for $1.
Well, so,
Freedom of speech.
Well, you had the freedom of speech, kind of what you're doing with the sign. But so under the Desloge city ordinance...
Yeah, city ordinance is nothing, man. We take this higher than that.
Well, but...
Because your guys' city ordinance is unconstitutional.
Well, unfortunately, the state of Missouri allows cities to enforce ordinances.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like Desloge, they have a city ordinance for soliciting. If you're... Now here, you're on public property.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're soliciting on private property is
well, I'm not on private property.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
that's a whole different ball game.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. As long as I'm on a public sidewalk, public building, I could be in there inside of City Hall if I wanted to.
Well within your rights.
Yeah, I just your city ordinance is unconstitutional because
well, and that's perfectly fine. You feel that way.
Yeah, it's not illegal to ask people for help.
Do you live around here?
Nah, I don't really get into that, but no, I don't live here. No.
What I was saying was, if that was something, you know, it's always something you're more than welcome to do.
No, I travel and I exercise my rights, and people have a problem, I flip it over and say that right there.
Hey, again, well within your rights.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have that city ordinance. It basically is saying people, if they want to ask people for money, I mean, it's illegal. It's not illegal.
Well, again, it's commonly whenever they're on private property. You know,
yeah, I could understand. I mean, somebody could kick me off of private property if they didn't want me there. But
exactly.
As long as I'm on a public sidewalk where I could hold up a sign, I could protest here if I wanted. As long as I do that, I should be fine.
You do it peacefully.
Yeah, peaceful protests. I don't encourage not peaceful protests.
You have a YouTube page?
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel.
What is it?
Correct. I can't give it out right now, but I did tell your other guy to look up Honor Your Civil Rights Investigations. He does this as well, and he's actually the guy who I got this idea from. Because he can't be everywhere, so he's down south, so I'm up here.
Really?
So
how far north do you travel?
Not to Canada.
No.
Not to Canada. No, I travel states.
Like St. Louis.
Yeah, I travel all over. So yeah. That's why I was letting him know that me asking you guys for money, me asking anybody for money. It might be your city ordinance, but if we have to take it higher than that,
money to give you.
Yeah, no, I never. So if people want to come up and give me money, I never take the money. I say, ma'am, I'm just spreading the word of God bless the homeless, because that's all I was doing. And I asked those people inside of there if I could stand out here with my sign, and the lady even said I couldn't. So I was like, going back and forth. So
you're within your constitutional right.
Yeah.
To your freedom of speech.
Yeah, I was just challenging that, that officer, because that city ordinance is a little unconstitutional there.
Well, again,
you're trying to limit somebody's free speech.
If you're soliciting for money, and typically, if I don't quote me verbatim,
right?
If I recall state statute correctly,
okay.
If you're soliciting for money in transaction for an act,
like?
So if you're out here promising, I'll do X, Y, and Z.
No. Yeah, that's a different ball game, man. Yeah. No, it's almost like you could make that prostitution if you wanted, because you could be like, hey, if you give me money, I'll do this for you. Yeah.
And or back in the day, ironically enough, and as weird as this sounds, that people found a go around to that.
Okay.
Right, to like the prostitution thing.
Yeah.
And it was, well, is it prostitution if I give it to them as a gift? Well, what are you getting?
Yeah, exactly.
So, then people were doing, people giving people money and birthday cards, just silly things, And for the most part, if it's not hurting you or me,
right?
For the most part, I'm like, you're an adult.
Now, if I was like,
you're an adult,
aggressively, doing things, that's also, you can't do that. But peacefully doing things, I'm literally just. I see somebody, I just wave, because I know they obviously can't hear me. But there are some ladies coming in here. I just say God bless the homeless to them.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I guess
what is your guys' say he arrested me, took me to jail for, I guess, your solicitation. What would I be booked? Would I be cited and released? How would that work?
anything that's city related,
Yeah.
it's a citation.
Okay.
It's a
So basically you would just take me in there, do my identification, fingerprint, and then release?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be surprised if the other officer went that far with it.
Yeah. I mean, I did it right in front of him to challenge his thing, but I mean, I obviously wasn't doing it to people.
I mean, you know, trying to find the lowest level of you know, interaction. As
Yeah,
far
yeah.
as, you know, can we resolve this in some
I
other way?
just wish little
rather than
towns.
having to
Yeah.
do, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
because- and with
obviously
you-
not
and
saying
with
that to
you
people.
traveling things like that.
Right.
What good does it do us to
Have me sit there and
go through all that process,
Right.
issue a citation for you to either potentially not come back,
yeah.
hire an attorney
Yeah.
to represent
Oh,
you?
I already have. Yeah,
You know
I
what
already
mean?
have them.
I mean, it's
we are prepared. We're usually prepared before we come out here and do these things.
there are those battles.
So,
that,
yeah.
you know,
I think it would be bad on
worth,
your town.
Is it worth the battle for
Yeah.
something so? You know, I don't.
So simple.
I don't know. There are, you know, don't get me wrong. There are places that they will. I mean, by all means, there are cities and departments and things like that.
Oh yeah, they'll
that-
push it to the fullest. Yeah.
And they'll go.
I've seen
and
that.
That's, you know, great for them.
Yeah, I know.
What, you know.
They
what
also have
you,
the
but-
funding for that.
Exactly.
They
You know,
have.
some, you know, I mean, and some of these bigger agencies in these, you know, larger cities. I mean, they've started whole divisions.
Yeah.
For things like that.
Correct.
you know,
Correct.
Which is.
I know you guys are a small town, so you're not very.
Which is outlandish in some aspects, and I understand you want to be, you know, appropriate,
Right.
everything like that, but at the same time, it's like we could be, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Said if he does want to take me, I don't resist. I don't do any of that. So
93, noted.
I'm a very peaceful guy.
Well, whenever they gave us the call,
Yeah.
and I was reading our case notes on the way over here.
Okay.
I kind of figured that it
I
was
didn't think they would call you
something
guys.
similar to that,
Yeah.
you know, to what you're doing,
Right.
And so,
'Cause I asked
as
the
you can see, I got in no hurry to be.
Yeah, I know. I asked the lady in there just to see what she would say. I asked her if I could stand out here with a sign, and she even said no, there's no solicitation. I didn't say a respond or anything to her because they automatically assume somebody's holding a sign, they're automatically asking for something,
Right.
asking for money and stuff. So, which we're not, but
And I already told you, you stand on the sidewalk.
I know. I just wish you guys didn't have that city ordinance. It's kind of violation of our First Amendment right of freedom of speech.
I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't necessarily, and I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Okay? But I wouldn't necessarily come at it like this. I would come down, go to Desloge city meetings, and say, hey.
Oh yeah. Well, this is my first time here. This is my first process.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the first step of everything, is coming out, exercising that right, and see how they go about it. If they don't go about it the appropriate way,
You look for the response. that comes
correct,
out of it
correct.
To know how to go.
correct.
Further
There's
with
some
your
places I go to, the cops will just drive by and just see my sign and they'll just keep going.
Right.
There's other ones that'll come out here and saying, hey, you can't, we have reports that that you were asking for money and stuff like that. I never ask for money. I literally say God bless the homeless, and then if they have a problem with it, I turn it over and say that. So.
Well, and they told me that too, and I'm like, hey, that is protected speech. So
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
him
correct.
Holding a sign that says,
Correct.
"Fuck your feelings."
Yeah. But no, it's different everywhere I go. So that's why I come out here and I kind of challenge these ordinances and whatnot and see if, you know, hey, if
Well,
we can
that's-
get that changed or.
That's why earlier I asked if you were local, because I,
Oh, okay.
you know, that was kind of
Yeah, no, I don't live here.
More than welcome to come to city meetings.
Okay.
And, you know,
What
maybe-
days do they have those?
Was it this
First Tuesday. I
Tuesday?
think.
Okay.
every month,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But here,
Yeah.
this is what I.
Okay.
This isn't that one.
Okay.
This is the one they already had pre-printed for me. Okay.
Oh, about the case?
About offenses concerning public peace.
Yeah, yeah.
It has no.
Oh, okay.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was going to say where they
I can
got
take
this.
it. Is it for me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd say it's irrelevant.
Oh, okay.
You can have it if you want it, but
Yeah.
it's irrelevant.
Okay.
But where they got this is on E-Code 360. So most of the time, any city around
Yeah.
will have their ordinances listed on E-Code 360.
Okay.
So if you look up E-Code 360, what's the section of Bismarck, Missouri, one
Yeah.
has there's all people, normal citizens, can't get into it.
Okay.
I don't know why, but most every other city around, you can look up their city ordinances on E-Code 360.
Okay.
So you can already see, you know, what's going on.
Yeah.
So then, that way, if you have any issues, when you look it up, hey, this ain't legal, you know, this,
And bring it to.
yeah, bring it to these
Okay,
guys.
cool, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, because I feel like limiting somebody asking for money, people need help every single day. And we used to get phone calls from police departments, fire departments asking, hey, would you guys like to donate this? Would you like to donate that? And it just, you know, it's almost like our rights are being restricted, as I might say. So I come out here and I try to do as much as I can.
Until and unless, like you said, and
Yeah.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay?
Right.
But I do know, here's state law. Okay. Here's county law, which can supersede state law. The county can make laws that supersede, with the
As
exception of
long
violating
as,
rights.
there you go. That was what I was
Okay.
going to say. Yep.
I know.
You're very well educated,
And then-
seems like.
Ordinances can even go above that.
Right.
Okay, city ordinances.
Right.
They can supersede all those. They can't lessen, but
Right.
they can supersede them.
Correct.
Again, as long as they're not violating
Right.
rights.
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
Now, that's kind of where we're standing.
Yeah.
And if you and like I told you, some of our stuff has already been to.
That's what I was gonna
adjudicated
ask you
in the
next.
Supreme Court,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I'm saying that I already know it has been upheld.
Somebody
And
just standing
you're
there?
correct. No, not there. They were.
No, like standing on a sidewalk?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'll have to look into that
yeah,
then.
do that. Look up. I'm pretty sure it was. If you look up Desloge City
Okay.
under civil court cases.
Civil court
I mean,
cases.
Supreme Court cases.
All right.
You'll probably find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look at that.
It was either that or I can't say for sure it was civil court.
Okay.
I mean, Supreme Court. Damn it, I keep getting civil. I can't say for sure it was Supreme Court because it might have been Circuit Court of Appeals, which is 8th Circuit Court.
Correct.
Here, or Missouri Supreme
Missouri,
Court.
yep.
But I think it went all the way up to
Okay.
Supreme
You didn't know if it got thrown out or anything?
No, it didn't. They upheld it.
They upheld it?
Wherever it went, they upheld it.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Yeah, because it all depends on like circumstances in that day and what happened and whatnot.
Everything's
But yeah,
arguable.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I just do it peacefully, man. I just say God bless the homeless, the people,
I'm
and
gonna get
I
out
travel
of here.
across the country. So,
Okay.
yeah,
all right. Again, just stay on the sidewalk
Yep.
so somebody doesn't have any issues with
Right.
being on private or even, I mean, this is public.
yeah, that's all public. Yeah. I didn't go in and they're doing their blood thing. I was like, yeah, just let them do their
But
thing, man.
yeah, the rest of it, everywhere else,
Yep.
these citizens will call if you're on.
I know. Yeah, I saw this lady recording me. I don't know what she was recording for, but I was just waving at people.
And
So.
a lot of
Probably
people
end up
out
on
here.
Facebook.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You guys have like a page or something?
They got public pages.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not scared
and
about
that's what
it.
I
Around here
start
post
saying.
Yeah.
everything. Everything,
Yeah, I know.
man.
A lot of people are out here are ignorant that are don't know about
Yeah.
certain.
It's all about being scared. They see somebody that's not normal, they don't see every day. They always,
that, but they like to think that like we got a big audience right over there. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, they like to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I see some guy out there. What's he
Correct.
doing?
People are nosy. That's what it is.
So,
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, though. Hey, I appreciate you guys.
Take it easy.
Yep.
Good luck to you,
Yep.
man.
I'll
Take
look up
care.
that stuff and keep doing my thing. So.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
E-Code 360.
E-code.
E-Code.
Code 360.
Yeah, code is spelled out. So
Okay.
it's ECODE
Okay.
360.
Yep.
And then once you get on there, you do a search for that, and it'll pull up E-Code. You can
E-Code.
find almost any city.
Yeah.
I know.
What county is this?
This is St. Francis County.
St. Francis County?
Yep,
Okay.
St. Francis
St.
County.
Francis
Yep.
County.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that was the Desloge City Hall and the Desloge Police Department. I didn't think anybody was coming out here. I saw these people across from us at the artistry loft. It looks like a hair place. They were on their phone as well. And the lady was taking a picture, video, or whatever she was doing. So I turned around my sign to where it says this, and then she had a shocked look on her face. So we are gonna go ahead and get out of here. Probably gonna go up down the road, whatnot, and keep on pressing on, keep on exercising our rights, guys. I did tell them that I would go to jail for their city ordinance that violates our First Amendment right of free speech, but they didn't want to go on and do that. I told the cop right there, could I have $1? So it doesn't look like they want to go through that. But all right, y'all, appreciate y'all. Until next time, deuces. Huh?
I just wanted to know what your sign said, because curious?
Oh, it says God bless the homeless, and then it says if people have problems.
Absolutely.
So I just go around spreading the good word of
Absolutely.
God blessing our homeless. I don't ask for money or anything like that,
Right.
but I could, and I was challenging that to that officer there, that if I wanted to ask for $1, I could. It's
Right.
free. It's free speech. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I saw you guys in there very curious.
We were just curious. We were like, well, we want to know where to sign up.
Oh yeah, it just says God bless the homeless in USA. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep,
for your
I
time.
appreciate it. Love your hair color, by the way.
you.
What is that? Like a
It's like a coppery.
yeah,
red.
it's like a two-tone almost.
Oh,
It kind
yeah.
of looks like.
Yeah.
So that looks good. You guys do hair in there?
Yep.
You got any suggestions? I was thinking about doing a blonde, but I would look like Dennis Rodman.
Have a good
Yeah,
day.
you too. Yep. All right. Who called the cops on me?
What's that?
Said who called the cops on me?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Is the city? Who's the city manager?
What's that?
Who's the city manager?
City administrator?
Like manager?
Manager?
Yeah.
You want to talk to her?
Yeah. Is she here?
Sure.
Hello. Are you the town, the manager, city manager? All right. So did you call the police on me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, we have an ordinance against loitering, and when you came in and asked, we
Yeah.
said there's no loitering.
So
And so I just
yeah.
called the police department because anytime I'm not sure of anything,
Okay.
then I call and they check into it.
Okay. Yeah. Because what I was doing is protected under the First
That's
Amendment, and do you guys? So you guys have a city ordinance against asking for people for money?
We have an ordinance against panhandling.
Yeah. That's
and loitering.
Okay, I could understand loitering. Loitering is a whole different thing, but panhandling, like asking people for money, I feel like it's a charitable, charitable thing for goods. So it's protected under the First Amendment, free speech. So if somebody were to come to you and be like, "Hey, do you have $1?" That's not illegal. Like, there's a lot of cities that do have these ordinances, and so what I do is I go around and I test that ordinance, and I try to bring it up. So I'll come to like your town meetings and stuff like that, and I'll bring them up and say it's just unconstitutional. It's against our rights because
It's probably something that's been in effect.
it probably
for
has.
years and
Yep,
years
and
years,
nobody's
and
questioned it.
Something that's older than us.
It's
Okay.
never came up before.
Yeah.
So there was no reason to look into it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It almost sucks because there's a lot of homeless today in the world we live in, and they're getting kicked out of certain places or like sidewalks and stuff, and they're all in like the central location, all grouped together, and I feel bad for those people. So
I'm telling you, I was a contractor and worked in St. Louis.
oh, you have? Yep, that's where I'm from.
And I was on. You familiar with St. Louis?
Yes.
Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Correct.
We was doing a substation there.
Okay.
Across the road there was an old building that used to have a dog,
Yeah.
and they had a homeless camp in there.
Correct.
And in the middle of the day when they was going to St. Louis, come in and wiped it all out.
Yes, that's what continues to happen. So like during Thanksgiving, I fed all of the homeless and all that stuff, and I told them what I do. Told them I had a YouTube channel and whatnot.
What
So
does your sign say?
this says God bless the homeless, and then the back says F your feelings, because I have a right to be out here, and it doesn't matter how you feel. It's my right. So I usually don't switch it over to this side until something happens. Yeah,
That doesn't help.
exactly. So
You can't beat somebody into what you think. of
Right.
people, you know, but hey,
yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I would just, it's something to bring up, you know.
Yeah.
You could bring this incident up into your town meeting, that somebody's out there trying to, you know, exercise his rights and also stand up for other people's rights. And this really should be struck down because they're not doing any harm.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you live around here?
No, I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
So
yep.
you have things out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So I travel all around.
I've seen so much ugly up there.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bad in St. Louis, and it's the police department is horrible. The people suck. It's a little bit of everything, and it's that place is just continues to go downhill.
I've worked for 39 years
Okay.
up there, and I've I've seen a lot.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
There's a lot of people moving out.
Yeah.
There
You
is.
can't blame them.
Okay, so when is your guys' town meeting?
It's the second Monday of the month.
Second Monday, not Tuesday. Okay, I think he told me Tuesday. Second Monday of the month.
Yeah.
Okay,
At 7
awesome.
p.m.
7 p.m. and it's
Right here.
in the meeting room. Okay, okay. I saw they were doing blood drives in there, so I didn't want to mess with that.
They
But
are
I
today.
what's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie and Terry. My name's Alex. Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you
meet you,
guys.
Alex.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. I'm gonna get out of here. So, yep. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, guys. Hopefully, we might have to come back to the town meeting because, I mean, it looked like they were open to hearing what I had to say, but also because I was recording, some people just put on a front, as I might say, and go about their day and act like this never happened and things don't get changed. So I might have to come back to Desloge, if that's how I pronounce it, and bring this up inside of their meeting. Hopefully they don't just ignore me or ignore my opinion or my thoughts or what I have to say. So I appreciate you guys coming on to the channel. And yeah, guys, it's not wrong. It's not, I would say, in this case, I wouldn't say it's wrong for her to call the police because she wasn't sure about it. And obviously she assumed that I was asking for money and they have this city ordinance. So she's going to call the police and nothing's wrong with that. But when I went in there, I just said I would just be standing out here with a sign. So you shouldn't assume because somebody has a sign in their hand, they're all automatically begging for something. So that's the only thing I have to say about that. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. And until next time, deuces.